Have you felt a shift within yourself lately? That's your soul signaling. It's time for a spiritual awakening, and your presence here is no coincidence. Welcome, chosen ones. You've always been different, always sensed you don't blend into the chaos others accept. The struggles life has thrown at you aren't meant to break you, but to forge you for a greater purpose, a divine mission. You're not mistaken. You were born to create change, not to fade into the crowd. Chosen ones don't appear by chance, you're called. You carry a unique energy, destined to lead and ignite higher consciousness in a dim world. That feeling, that intuition whispering something massive is coming, isn't just a hunch. It's your soul locking in, preparing for a profound transformation. This isn't the time to dim your light or hesitate. It's the moment to shed what's unnecessary and step into your divine purpose. Trust me, it's closer than you think. So, are you ready to explore this path? We'll dive into 7 clear, powerful signs that you're on a soul-transforming journey toward higher consciousness. These aren't empty words. They're a call to embrace the person you're destined to become. Feel the boldness, the raw truth of this journey. If you're reading this, you're already tuned in. Share your thoughts below, and let's unravel your path together. It's lighting up right now. Sign 1. A deep sense of detachment. The first sign of your spiritual awakening. The first sign that your soul is stepping into a profound spiritual awakening often creeps in softly. Have you felt a quiet distance growing between you and the world you've always known? It's not just a passing wave of disinterest or a tired sigh at life's routine. This is a sacred shift, stirring deep within, a gentle nudge from your spirit, that it's ready to rise into higher consciousness. As one of the chosen ones, this detachment is your soul's opening call, an invitation to release the familiar chaos of the old world and step toward a truth that echoes beyond the material. This isn't about shutting out life or growing cold to those around you. It's far more beautiful than that. Picture yourself standing amid a storm of noise and distraction, yet feeling untouched, like a leaf floating above a rushing stream. The pursuits that once anchored you, chasing wealth, seeking validation, or juggling society's demands, start to slip from your grasp. You might still walk through your days, ticking off tasks, but a new clarity hums inside. These things no longer shape your soul purpose. As this unfolds, you'll notice your inner world pivoting. The shallow thrills, like endless scrolling or chasing the next shiny thing, fade into irrelevance. Instead, you might find yourself drawn to stillness, gazing at the horizon, wondering what truly endures. This isn't surrender. It's your spirit carving out space for something eternal, a sign of divine transformation taking root. As this shift deepens, it spills into the people around you. Ever felt a pang of strangeness with friends who once felt like home, or watched as certain bonds quietly unravel without a word? It's not about pushing anyone away. It's your soul gently loosening what no longer fits its rising rhythm. Think of it as stepping onto a new path. You can't carry every companion from the past, not because they're unworthy, but because your journey demands lighter baggage. Yes, there might be an ache in letting go, but this release is clearing the way for connections that mirror your emerging light, ones that walk with you toward higher consciousness. Next, you'll notice a remarkable change in how you see the world. You're still here, working, laughing, living, but it's as if you're perched on a hilltop, watching it all unfold below. Have you caught yourself thinking, why does this fuss even matter? Or sensing that life's tangles feel less solid than before? This isn't withdrawal, it's elevation. Your soul is tuning to a higher frequency, lifting you above the fray. Like a hawk gliding over a restless forest, you're no longer snagged by every branch. This newfound perspective is your first taste of liberation, a glimpse of the illusions dissolving as you edge closer to your divine transformation. With this comes a quiet courage to shed what's heavy. Perhaps it's a role that dims your spark, a tie that's frayed beyond repair, or a lingering doubt, like I must please everyone, that's kept you tethered. Letting go might feel like stepping off a cliff at first, your heart racing with uncertainty. But see it as a sacred sweep. Your soul is brushing away the dust, much like you'd sweep a porch before a new season. You wouldn't drag old shadows into a fresh dawn, would you? This release, though it tests you, is your spirit readying itself for the sole purpose waiting to unfurl. And if this detachment stirs a ripple of unease or leaves you feeling untethered, pause and listen. This is a holy marker. You're not lost. You're being led. This isn't the end of connection. It's the dawn of linking to a vastness beyond what's familiar. As a chosen one, you're not fading. You're peeling back the layers to reveal your truest self. Your mind might scramble for answers, but your soul knows this dance by heart. This first sign of spiritual awakening is your sacred assurance. You're standing exactly where you're meant to be, on the cusp of a higher consciousness, ready to embrace the journey ahead. Sign 2. Heightened awareness. How your senses are tuning into divine messages. The second sign emerges as a gentle yet undeniable shift. Have you felt your perception of the world sharpen lately, as if a veil has lifted? Where detachment, the first sign, pulls you away from the material chaos and confirms your place on this sacred path. This next step awakens you to something far greater. You're starting to notice whispers of the unseen, patterns others dismiss, or a quiet pull toward a presence beyond explanation. This isn't mere chance. It's a powerful marker of spiritual awakening, signaling that your soul is ready to rise above earthly limits and embrace higher consciousness. As a chosen one, your senses are no longer bound by the ordinary. They're expanding, tuning into a frequency that reveals the divine tapestry woven into your life. Perhaps you've caught glimpses of this shift in unexpected moments, numbers like 1111 flickering on your clock or 333 etched into a passing sign, appearing just when you need a nudge. These synchronicities aren't random. They're the universe's way of speaking to you, a cosmic language you're now fluent in. Unlike the detachment that distanced you from what no longer serves, this awareness invites you to connect deeply with energies, with nature, with the divine itself. Picture yourself standing beneath a canopy of stars, their light stirring something ancient within you, or pausing by a stream and feeling its rhythm echo your own. In these instances, the walls between you and the cosmos crumble, leaving you wrapped in a sense of unity that defies words. This is your soul reaching out, craving the stillness of meditation or the clarity of a journaled thought, not as duties, but as sacred bridges to your divine connection. But this awakening goes further. Have you begun to sense the energy woven into the objects and spaces around you? Maybe you've picked up an old book and felt a sudden warmth, or stepped into a room and sensed a lingering heaviness, as if the air itself holds a story. This isn't your imagination. It's your heightened perception picking up the subtle vibrations that ripple through everything. These experiences are like threads in a larger web, connecting you to the unseen forces that shape your journey. They remind you that your soul purpose isn't just personal. It's part of a grand, cosmic design, and your growing sensitivity is the key to unlocking its meaning. The conversation doesn't end when you close your eyes. Your nights might now unfold like vivid tapestries, dreams of gliding over treetops, stepping through glowing archways, or sitting with a figure whose wisdom feels timeless. These aren't fleeting fantasies. They're messages from your higher self, painting a picture of the transformation awaiting you. During waking hours, that same inner voice grows bolder, urging you toward a choice, whispering a truth, or guiding you through a moment of doubt with a certainty you can't explain. Ever felt a sudden knowing, like sensing rain before the clouds gather. That's your intuition aligning with your soul purpose, a compass forged in the fires of this awakening, steering you toward what's next. And then there's time itself. Does it feel different to you now? Moments might stretch like eternity during a quiet breath, or days might blur together as if the clock no longer holds sway. This shift in how you experience time is a hallmark of higher consciousness. Your soul is beginning to see beyond the linear ticking of hours, glimpsing the eternal flow of existence. It's as if you're stepping out of the rigid framework of the material world and into a space where past, present, and future dance as one. This isn't disorientation, it's liberation, a sign that you're aligning with the timeless rhythm of the universe. Yes, this heightened awareness can feel like a tidal wave at first, colors brighter, sounds sharper, the world almost too vivid to hold. But don't shy away from it. Where detachment taught you to release, this sign teaches you to receive. A sacred gift unfolding as your soul syncs with the rhythm of the universe. You're not just noticing more, you're becoming more, shedding the skin of who you were to step into who you're meant to be. This isn't overwhelming, it's expansion. It's the universe affirming that you're ready, that the path you glimpsed in the first sign is now widening before you. So, trust this process. Let these moments, whether a dream, a number, or a quiet knowing, be your guide. They're not just signs. They're invitations to a divine transformation, and you're already answering the call. Sign 3. Emotional release. The sacred act of letting go to embrace transformation. The third sign arrives like a quiet storm stirring within. Have you felt a sudden wave of emotions rising lately, urging you to face what's been buried deep inside? Where detachment freed you from the grip of the material world and heightened awareness opened your eyes to the divine, this next step takes you inward, to the heart of your soul evolution. It's not about clinging to the past or resisting the tide. It's about letting go, releasing the weight of old wounds, fears, and regrets to make space for spiritual transformation. As a chosen one, you're being called to shed these emotional layers, not as a loss, but as a sacred act of inner healing that prepares you for the boundless light ahead. Perhaps you've noticed this shift in moments of stillness, a tightness in your chest that suddenly gives way to tears, or a memory long buried surfacing with an ache you can't ignore. These aren't signs of weakness. They're the stirrings of emotional release, your soul's way of clearing the clutter of yesterday. Picture it like a river breaking through a dam. Once the barriers fall, the water flows freely, carving a new path forward. You might find yourself crying without warning, not out of sadness, but from a deep, unnameable relief, as if something heavy is finally slipping away. This isn't chaos, it's cleansing. The universe is guiding you to confront these feelings. Maybe it's the sting of an old betrayal, or the shadow of a dream you let fade, so you can release them into the wind, leaving your spirit lighter and more aligned with your true essence. And oh, how powerful this release can be. Have you felt a surge of gratitude or love bubbling up after the tears subside, like sunlight piercing through a storm? This is the alchemy of letting go, turning pain into peace, fear into freedom. It's not just about shedding sorrow, it's about releasing the need to control, the guilt that binds you, even the quiet anger you've held against yourself. Imagine standing at the edge of a cliff, arms outstretched, dropping a bundle of stones you've carried for too long, each one a worry, a doubt, a what if, and watching them tumble into the abyss below. As they fall, you rise, unburdened, ready to step into the spiritual transformation that awaits. This is your soul reclaiming its space, making room for joy, clarity, and a deeper connection to the divine. The process might feel raw at first, emotions crashing like waves against a shore you thought was steady, but don't turn away from it. where detachment taught you to release the external and awareness invited you to see the unseen. This sign asks you to feel, to heal, to let the currents of inner healing wash through you. You might find yourself drawn to rituals that anchor this release, scribbling your fears on paper and burning them to ash, or whispering forgiveness into the night air as the stars bear witness. These acts aren't trivial. They're sacred offerings to your own soul evolution, bridges between who you were and who you're becoming. Ever felt a shiver of lightness after letting a long-held grudge dissolve? That's the magic of this moment, the universe whispering that you're shedding what no longer fits your path. So embrace this emotional release with courage. It's not a breaking, it's a breakthrough. Each tear, each sigh, each quiet surrender is a step towards spiritual transformation, a confirmation that you're peeling back the layers to reveal the radiant being within. This sign builds on the freedom of detachment and the vision of awareness, weaving them into a tapestry of renewal that only you can create. Trust this sacred act. Let it flow through you like a river finding its course, carrying away the old to unveil the new. You're not just letting go, you're stepping into the fullness of your soul purpose, and the universe is holding space for every beautiful moment of this rebirth. Sign 4. Physical sensations, tingling, vibrations, and energy shifts. Explained. The fourth sign might have already caught your attention. Have you felt your body buzzing with sensations that defy explanation lately? Perhaps a prickling energy dances across your fingertips, a strange lightness lifts your spirit, or an unshakable weariness settles into your bones despite a full night's rest. These aren't fleeting quirks or mere coincidence. After the emotional waves of the previous sign stirred your inner waters, these physical sensations now ripple through you as your body syncs with the energy shifts of a spiritual awakening. As a chosen one, this is your soul's vessel tuning itself to a higher frequency, preparing you for a leap into higher consciousness that's closer than you might realize. Your body isn't just along for the ride, it's an active partner in this soul evolution. As your spirit stretches toward a new vibration, your physical form responds, sometimes with a quiet hum, other times with a jolt that stops you in your tracks. Picture a radio dial slowly turning, crackling with static as it searches for a clear signal. That's your body right now, adjusting, realigning, and shedding the weight of old energy to resonate with the divine transformation unfolding within. You might feel this as a shiver up your spine, or a sudden urge to move, proof that your earthly self is catching up to the boundless potential of your soul. What do these shifts look like in your day-to-day life? Imagine waking up to a faint buzz in your palms, like static electricity waiting to spark. It's your chakra alignment at work, your energy centers stirring to life. Or maybe you're struck by a fatigue so deep it feels like the earth itself is pulling you down, only to be followed by a surge of vitality that keeps you pacing late into the night. These swings aren't random. They're your body learning to dance with higher frequencies. You might even notice your taste changing, craving crisp apples over greasy snacks, or finding sleep elusive as your mind hums with newfound clarity. Some chosen ones feel a dull ache in their shoulders or a twinge in their knees, as if old burdens are physically loosening their grip, letting energy flow freely once more. Why does this happen now, just as you're beginning to feel the world differently? Your soul is stepping into a lighter, more expansive realm, and your body, rooted in the denser physical plane, needs time to adjust. It's not unlike a bird stretching its wings before flight. The process might feel awkward, even uncomfortable, but it's essential for takeoff. That buzz at the top of your head. It could be your crown chakra linking you to universal wisdom. That warmth spreading across your chest. Your heart chakra is blooming, ready to embrace boundless compassion. Every sensation is a thread in the tapestry of your spiritual awakening, weaving together the physical and the divine. Don't let these changes unsettle you. There's power in knowing how to support this sacred shift. When exhaustion creeps in, surrender to it. Curl up with a warm drink and let your body rest, trusting it's recharging for what's ahead. Fuel yourself with water and vibrant foods like spinach or almonds, giving your system the tools to thrive in this energy shift. Step outside, press your feet into the grass, and breathe deeply. Nature's embrace will steady you, grounding your spirit as it soars. Above all, trust this process. These sensations might feel like a puzzle with missing pieces, but they're not here to confuse you. They're here to confirm you're evolving, guided by a divine rhythm that knows your path. These physical sensations are more than just fleeting moments. They're your body's sacred song, harmonizing with the soul evolution you're destined for. After the emotional release of the last sign opened your heart, this fourth sign anchors that transformation in your very bones. Embrace it with open arms, knowing the discomfort is a small price for the eternal higher consciousness awaiting you. You're not just feeling, you're becoming. Sign 5. A sense of urgency. The soul's push to fulfill your higher purpose. As the tingling in your hands and the hum of energy shifts settle into your being, a new sensation begins to stir. Have you noticed it yet? The fifth sign unfolds not as a jolt, but as a quiet, persistent pull, like a compass needle finding true north, whispering, "Now is your time." This isn't fear or frenzy. It's your soul lighting a spark, urging you toward your higher purpose. Embrace this phase with gratitude, for while the physical discomfort of transformation fades into memory, the eternal journey you're stepping into is awakening, and it's calling you to rise. This feeling doesn't come from the chaos of everyday demands. Imagine standing at dawn, the first rays of light brushing your face, and hearing a voice within say, "What truly matters is ready for you." That's your soul speaking, reminding you that your time here isn't just a series of fleeting moments. It's a thread in a vast tapestry, a divine calling only you can weave. Perhaps it's shown itself lately, a sudden urge to pick up a dream you set aside, like crafting a song that echoes your truth, or a longing to share a piece of your journey to inspire someone lost in their own shadows. These aren't passing fancies. They're the universe gently turning the pages of your story, guiding you toward your soul purpose with a rhythm as certain as the seasons. Soon you'll feel your world shift beneath your feet. The pursuits that once defined you, climbing the career ladder, collecting accolades, chasing endless distractions, begin to fade, like mist dissolving in the morning sun. In their place rise questions that pulse with life. What mark will I leave? How can I light the way for others? This isn't about walking away from your responsibilities. It's about breathing meaning into them. If you're a writer, it might mean penning words that stir spiritual awakening. If you're a parent, it could be planting seeds of kindness in your child's heart. Your soul isn't pulling you out of life. It's pushing you to live it fully, aligned with your higher consciousness. And then comes the deeper truth. This urgency isn't bound by the ticking of a clock. It's your soul tuning into a cosmic melody, a rhythm that's been building through every step of your journey. Picture an archer drawing back a bow, the tension alive with promise. That's you, poised at the edge of your destiny. You've been shaped by every triumph and scar, and now the universe murmurs, your moment has arrived. This isn't here to rattle you. It's here to refine you, clearing away the clutter, mindless scrolling, empty routines, so you can stand in the brilliance of why you're here, your spiritual growth. So how do you meet this moment? Step into it with open hands. Begin today. Maybe you jot down a vision that's been simmering in your mind, or pause for a quiet breath to ask, what's my purpose calling me to do? Trust those whispers of intuition, like a sudden pull to reach out to a friend or explore a path you've never dared. Let go of what dims your light, those late-night binges on screens or connections that sap your energy. This urgency is your sacred compass. It's not a weight, it's wings. Trust that your soul knows the way, and let it lift you into the divine transformation you were born to claim. Sign 6. Intense dreams and visions. Signs of transition through vivid imagery. As the urgency of your soul's purpose from the 5th sign stirs within you, the 6th sign arrives like a gentle yet powerful echo. Have you noticed your nights filled with dreams so vivid they feel like glimpses of another reality? Perhaps you've seen yourself soaring over vast landscapes, pausing at the edge of a glowing bridge, or stepping through a doorway into a space alive with light. These aren't fleeting illusions of sleep. They're sacred signals from your soul and the universe, whispering that a spiritual awakening is unfolding. For you, a chosen one, these intense dreams and visions herald a pivotal shift. Your spirit is preparing to transcend the everyday, reaching toward a higher consciousness where your soul purpose awaits. Your nights have transformed into a canvas of meaning, each dream a brushstroke of revelation. Picture yourself waiting at a station, clutching a ticket to an unseen destination, or gazing out as a ship carries you toward a horizon aglow with promise. These scenes are your soul's way of mapping a journey, not just a physical departure, but a leap from the familiar into a realm where your divine path takes root. Some of you might see a single candle piercing the shadows, a staircase spiraling upward, or a trail vanishing into a sunrise. Every image pulses with intent. A bridge calls you to new chapters, while wings lift you beyond earthly ties. These are your invitations to step boldly into the divine transformation that beckons. Voices and faces often weave through these visions, grounding you in their presence. Maybe a figure draped in quiet strength nods in approval, or a loved one from years past brushes your shoulder, murmuring, "You're almost there." These aren't mere memories resurfacing. They're divine guidance from guides, ancestors, or spirits who walk with you. One chosen one might hear a mentor's voice charting the way forward. Another might feel a parent's hand guiding them toward a distant glow. They arrive as your companions, lighting the path and reminding you that this shift is cradled by forces far greater than yourself. What makes these moments unforgettable is their piercing clarity, a brilliance that cuts through the haze of ordinary sleep. You awaken with a spark of knowing, your breath quickening as if you've touched something eternal, even if its full shape eludes you. These aren't scattered fragments. They're windows into a reality more vivid than the one you navigate by day. Like a traveler catching sight of a distant shore, you're glimpsing the higher realm your soul is straining toward, a preview of the awakening that's already begun. This sign doesn't always wait for the stillness of night. In quiet moments, perhaps as you breathe deeply in meditation or watch clouds drift overhead, images might flash before you, a hand releasing a fading flower, a figure dissolving into light, or a vast field stretching beyond sight. These daytime whispers carry the same weight, pulling you deeper into your spiritual journey. They strike when your mind softens, offering glimpses of what's unfolding within. Don't let these gifts slip by unnoticed. Capture them. Scribble every detail in a notebook as dawn breaks, or pause to record a vision as it fades. Look for threads that tie them together, like a recurring star or doorway hinting at your next step. Sit with them, asking, "What are you showing me?" Your intuition will unravel their secrets. Deepen this connection through spiritual practices. A few minutes of meditation, a whispered prayer, or a moment of energy work can amplify their voice. These dreams and visions are your soul's compass, pointing you toward your true destiny. They're not here to puzzle you, but to prepare you, offering snapshots of the higher consciousness you're stepping into. Trust their guidance, cherish their clarity, and know they're leading you exactly where your spirit longs to be. Sign 7. A profound peace beyond understanding. As your soul receives vivid dreams and visions, those sacred glimpses of a higher realm guiding you toward your destiny, the seventh sign emerges to seal your readiness, a peace so deep it defies explanation. Have you felt it stirring within you lately? A calm so steady and unshakable that it holds you firm, even as life's turbulence rages around you. This isn't the temporary relief you get from a quiet day or a resolved conflict. It's a profound stillness, rising like a quiet tide from the depths of your being, untouched by the chaos of the world. For you, the chosen ones, this serene strength is a beacon of your spiritual awakening, signaling that you're on the cusp of releasing this earthly plane's limits and stepping into a higher consciousness. It's the calm that cradles you before the great leap forward. This peace doesn't mean your challenges vanish or your days become effortless. Far from it. What sets it apart is the unshakable certainty it brings, a knowing that every twist and turn of your journey is perfectly aligned with a greater plan. You might feel yourself softening, letting go of the need to force outcomes or battle life's currents. This isn't resignation. It's a powerful surrender to your divine purpose. Picture yourself standing atop a mountain after a long climb, no longer straining against the wind but breathing in the vastness of the view. That's the moment your soul whispers, "I've arrived." You stop chasing perfection in the external world and start seeing the perfection that already exists within you, a clear mark of your soul transformation unfolding. Now imagine the weight of fear slipping away, as if you've set down a burden you didn't realize you were carrying. The worries that once gnawed at you, fear of what's next, fear of letting go, fear of the unknown, begin to dissolve like shadows in daylight. This isn't about shutting off your emotions or drifting into apathy. It's about anchoring yourself in a truth so deep that life's fleeting dramas lose their grip. You start to trust that the universe is weaving something beautiful through your story, something eternal that outshines the temporary storms. With this trust comes a lightness, a grace that lets you dance through challenges instead of being dragged down by them. And as this peace deepens, you'll sense something even more extraordinary, a connection to the divine that feels alive and close. It's as if an unseen hand is guiding you, a presence of boundless love and wisdom wrapping around you like a warm embrace. You're not alone, and you never have been. This sacred bond might pull you toward stillness. Perhaps you'll find yourself pausing to watch the sunset, breathing deeply during a morning meditation, or simply listening to the rustle of leaves. In those moments, time slows, and you feel woven into the fabric of all that is. It's the universe saying, "You're held, you're home." This shift carries you effortlessly into the present. The past's regrets and the future's uncertainties fade into the background, leaving you fully alive in the now, savoring the warmth of a shared smile, the scent of rain, the rhythm of your own heartbeat. You're no longer tethered to the ego's demands for approval or control. You've stepped into a flow, a current of life that sweeps you toward your soul purpose with every gentle nudge. This presence isn't just a gift, it's proof that your soul has risen above the illusions of this world, ready to embrace what lies beyond. So how do you hold on to this treasure? You don't cling, you let it lead. Welcome this peace as your guide through your spiritual awakening, a compass pointing you toward your truth. When shadows of doubt creep in, return to it. Sit quietly with your breath for a few minutes. Scribble your thoughts in a notebook, or step outside to feel the earth beneath your feet. This stillness is your anchor, a constant reminder that you're exactly where you're meant to be on this sacred path. This profound peace is more than a fleeting calm. It's your soul's bold declaration, "I'm ready." ready to release the old struggles, ready to live your divine purpose, ready to step into the unknown with unwavering trust. It's the culmination of every sign you've felt before. The detachment, the visions, the urgency, all leading to this moment of clarity. As the echoes of your dreams from the sixth sign fade, this seventh sign rises to confirm that you're prepared to leave behind the weight of the past and walk confidently into the divine transformation awaiting you. Trust its quiet power, honor its presence, and let it carry you into the higher realm your soul has always known was yours. If you've journeyed with me this far, chosen ones, it's evident that you're standing at the edge of something truly remarkable. You've felt the whispers of the universe through each unmistakable sign. Whether it's the quiet pull of detachment, the sharpened clarity of heightened awareness, the stirring energy of physical shifts, the pressing call to act, the vivid tapestries of your dreams, or the deep calm that now anchors you. These aren't random flickers in your life. They're sacred guideposts, lighting your path toward a higher consciousness, urging you to release the familiar weight of the past and step boldly into a radiant new chapter of your spiritual awakening. This is your soul's sacred odyssey unfolding before you. Your path has never been conventional, has it? Since your first breath on this earth, an inner spark has tugged at you, a sense of something vast and extraordinary that marks you as unique. The trials you've endured weren't meant to crush your spirit. They were the forge that shaped you, each moment of struggle and every quiet tear a chisel carving out your awakening. These experiences have been your preparation, building you into the soul now poised for this pivotal shift. The signs are undeniable. Your spirit is ready to rise. You're peeling away the veils of fear, uncertainty, and clinging ties, entering a realm where authenticity, love, and your divine purpose shine supreme. This isn't a farewell to your journey. It's the dawn of your truest becoming. A call to transcend the fleeting illusions of this world and embrace a reality that mirrors the brilliance of your essence. Lean into this truth as you move forward. Every step you've taken has guided you to this threshold. The universe is your silent ally, weaving a tapestry of support beneath your feet, even in moments when it felt like chaos reigned. These signs you've come to know aren't here to unsettle you. They're affirmations, gentle echoes assuring you that you're precisely where you're meant to be in your soul transformation. Release the urge to grasp every detail or steer the course ahead. Your path is illuminated by a divine hand, each twist and turn a thread in a grand design your soul has always understood. Trust this unfolding and let it carry you into the extraordinary destiny that awaits. Now is the moment to rise into your fullest strength, chosen ones. Take a moment to look back at the signs you felt. These aren't just fleeting experiences, they're divine blessings lighting your path. Celebrate your journey with practices that speak to your soul. Perhaps a quiet meditation under the stars, a heartfelt prayer at dawn, a few scribbled pages in your journal, or simply resting in the stillness of your own breath. Tune into that inner voice, your intuition, and let it steer you through this holy shift. If your heart nudges you, reach out and share your story with others. You're not walking this road alone. Countless souls are awakening alongside you, and your words could be the spark that guides another toward their truth. Together, we're weaving a powerful wave of change, a vibration of soul transformation that echoes far beyond this world. Let me leave you with this. Your path is sacred, your divine purpose unshakable. You were never destined to blend into the mundane. Your spirit is a rare and brilliant flame. Every sign you've encountered is your soul's bold affirmation that you're ready. Ready to shed the past, welcome the new, and claim the extraordinary destiny that's yours. As you step forward, hold this close. Your soul knows its way to growth. Trust its wisdom, Cherish its guidance and let it lead you. You're teetering on the edge of a magnificent spiritual awakening, cradled in the boundless arms of the universe. Move ahead with fearless heart, unwavering faith, and gentle grace. Your journey is just blossoming, and it's as divine as you are. Thank you for staying with me to the end. I'm grateful for your presence on this sacred exploration. May you walk in light and abundance, always shining as the beacon you were born to be. This isn't the close of your story, but a powerful pivot toward your divine purpose. If this resonated with you, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more, and tap that notification bell to stay connected. Drop your thoughts or experiences in the comments below. Let's keep nurturing a community of souls devoted to growth and awakening. Until we meet again, keep radiating your brilliance.